Hello everybody, this is Lee Phillips Journey of Truth. We are back from lunch on this Monday, April the 21st. We are going to continue watching the excavator do his work on taking these trees down. And we're going to see how this video comes out because I am using a different phone. Yeehaw! So we just did miss the church bells chiming at 1 o'clock over here at the church. I rode my little $10 Yard Art 3-wheel bicycle over here. Brought some of my recording gear in case I need it. Some bottles of water. Cause I did have me some crispy salt pork a while ago with some scrambled eggs, and it was pretty salty salt pork, but that's the only way to eat it. He's trying to find the sweet spot for the leverage. Yeah, he's gonna have to go with it right there. Or either on the other trunk going up over there. Yeah. And I can tell you, I see 2 rotten spots in that limb. 2 separate dark rotten spots. At least. He's got a lot of upper weight on that tree. If he can get it leaning, it'll help take it on up. And there's a woodpecker's nest up there right before you get to that Y. Looks like a net hole that a woodpecker put in there. I don't see nothing coming out. Might just be where a limb rotted off. There it goes. And a third of the interior of that trunk, or maybe even half of it, was rotted out. Some of these big strong storms we've had through here, it's a wonder that those trees ain't split apart down there and come down already. We got somebody up there in a dress shirt. So while they're taking a break, I'm gonna step over here and get me a drink of water. Try and get it opened up here. I got fumbly hands trying to get the top on my water bottle. Sorry about that, folks. Just jerking everything all around. All right. Well, let's go see if we can find out where these folks went hiding to over in the debris field over here. Oh, they see me coming. Now, I think somebody's looking at them logs. Maybe they're gonna salvage some logs. Maybe that's somebody from the city. And they're picking out what they're gonna salvage. I can't tell who that is. I believe they're picking out wood that they want to be saved and not damaged. possibly to go with the other wood that came from down at the pond, the retention pond area. Maybe they're going to save some more of the wood to have worked into the furniture that they're going to be having made for the library. I'm going to bet that's exactly what's going on. Yeah, you can see that dark streak in that tree right there running all the way down from where it was rotted up there. And there's another rotted hole way up there at the top, so that means that that whole top limb right there is rotted down the middle all the way down. That one's still trying to hang on, but you can see that wood right there. That wood is not good. Folks, I know a lot of y'all's upset about these trees getting took down, but I'm gonna tell you, seeing what these trees look like, it is a good thing that they're coming down. These trees pose a definite danger if left standing. Good wood does not sound like cardboard. Like if you rip cardboard, that's the same sound you just heard with that rotten limb he just crushed right there where his bucket's at. That's a big rotten spot right there. That's what cardboard sounds like when you tear it. And that's exactly about how much strength that had in it right there. Is about what cardboard has. Like I said, it's a wonder that tree has not fallen before now. Get ready for the snap, crackle, pop. Oh yeah. There is something kind of satisfying about the sound of the wood snapping. Oh yeah, it's gonna snap. Oh, I don't know, that one's putting up a little bit of a fight. I know it's got some rot in it. There it goes. It's pulling up out the ground now. That thing's got a good root holding on down there. He ought to take his bucket and just drive it down one time right there. Cut that root. We're gonna get a different angle on it right there. And that means it's 1:30. Oh, he's gonna cut the root on the other side. Well, that's the wrong side, man. You want to cut the root over here. Backwards. So what he's thinking is dig a hole on the other side so that the tree has somewhere to roll over into. But really all he had to do was do the same thing on this side, cutting the taproot that's holding it up on this side, therefore releasing it to fall the other way. We'll see how his method does. It might give it room to move. He's going to cut the taproot some on that side. Yeah, the root coming back this way is still holding it from going yonder way, buddy. If you'd have did the digging on this side and cut the taproot on this side, you would have been just fine, but you'll eventually get it. It's trying to come up. Y'all watch the ground right there where you see the white piece of wood in front of his excavator. You'll see the ground raising up when he pushes. But there's two roots, one running straight back toward him and another one running toward the National Rental Fence sign right here. And those are the roots that are holding him. Nothing on the other side was keeping that from falling. It was what's on this side. He's about to get it. See, you also have to be careful because it's like a whip. And if he takes his bucket away too soon, too fast, the weight of the top of the tree coming back can actually make it come back this way. So he's got to be careful. Look at that taproot right there just a holding on. That taproot is holding. It's almost gone. All right, let's step back across right now. think Danny Roberts was up here. He pointed out Pacific Wood that they're going to be saving, I'm thinking.
Well, I was just looking. The way they're taking them down, there's not going to be anything to save.
Well, not on these right here, but these, I'm going to tell you, these pecan trees ain't worth saving. They are rotted out in the middle really, really bad. Every one of them, where you see these old limbs that have broke off, those rotten spots go all the way down these trunks. And I'm surprised they hadn't collapsed yet. But the oaks and the cedars that they got good logs off of, they've got those whole entire trunks laying up there. And I think that he was picking out what that they're going to save, and he even pointed limbs in the oak tree over here.
Yeah, big oak tree, they need to save most of
yeah,
that.
the big limbs that go out, he pointed out all the big ones that are coming off that are good and straight.
There's a huge difference in the guys doing this and the guys who did the detention one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The professionals did the detention one.
Yeah.
I mean, who's ever seen somebody just...
This is cheap labor.
Well, they took the lowest bid they could,
Yeah.
so you get what you pay for.
Yeah, this is how you do it when you do it cheap, and it's not
Well,
always...
we're value engineering, Lee.
Huh?
We're value engineering the library. So
Yeah.
This is just the beginning.
Yep. How you like it?
Nice.
And then on the front, sir, I need to tell you this. I see it in videos all the time, but you can't park here.
I told you, Danny said yours goes the opposite direction. I told you we weren't on the same system. Yours goes across Main Street, goes across 78, goes down there.
I'm gonna come back up here and get me a drink of water real quick. Try and figure something out here so that I'm not bouncing the camera all over the place. And the wind's blowing. Work with me, folks. I'm trying to get my tripod set up so that so I can stabilize things more. Alright, we might be getting somewhere now. All right, there we go. Hey, how y'all doing today?
What you doing?
I am taking videos for historical purposes.
Okay. We were just coming to see if they took a big tree down yet.
No, they're working on all these little ones. I guess everything he can get to with the excavator easy. And
I just told Gene a while ago that I hated to see that big tree go down, but
well, I'm gonna tell you, as I've been watching, all these pecan trees that he's been taking down are rotten.
yeah, but
They've all got so many holes in them that have rotted all the way down them. None of the pecan trees are worth anything, but they are going to salvage the good straight lumber out of the oaks, and that's what Danny Roberts was over there a while ago. I think he's still over there. He was pointing out the good trunks that are laying over yonder and the trees that are still standing. He was pointing out wood that they're going to save.
they're going to take it and have it cut into lumber.
I think they're going to take it to the same guy that the wood from the retention pond went to. He's going to use it to build furniture for the library.
Oh. Okay. We don't want to hold you up or nothing.
Oh no! Hey, it's life as it happens. You know, I don't do no editing. It's life as it happens.
Okay.
I don't record live, but when I get done recording, I post it, and I've got one from earlier that I'm posting right now. And so this one I'm doing on a separate recorder here, and you always got to have a backup.
Oh yeah.
In everything in life.
Everything.
Everything in life, you got to have a backup.
The only thing I don't have a backup in is my wife. She wouldn't like it if I had a backup for her.
Well, that might be a good thing.
It'd be a good thing, but I don't think she'd go for it.
No, I mean, it might be a good thing that you don't have a backup
Oh,
in
yeah,
that area.
In certain times, in certain situations, you're right, but
We have to take the good with the bad. I'm gonna get a different advantage here. Alright, he's gonna get that little oak right there. That's got a good straight trunk on it. That wind feels like it's picking up a little bit. Alright, here we go on this one. Timber! That one snapped out pretty good on the roots. Starting to get some folks hanging out watching the trees come down. Get out this lady's line of sight right there so she can see the road. Whoa, and she couldn't see that car that was coming right there. She pulled out right in front of it. Sorry about that, folks. I'm fixing to move over to the other side of the road. Shoot across the road here. Get a little bit of a different view. Alright, I got my camera up about 1.5 feet above my head. And we're across the road. And the wind is blowing like crazy. But I think for right now this is the best spot. I don't think that limb's gonna snap. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, it split it up the middle all the way up. Not gonna be able to salvage nothing out of that one. Mother, I have been down here for the past hour. Thank you. All right, folks, at this point in time, we're going to take a little break. And y'all remember, be safe out there. Be good to one another. Do something kind for someone. And y'all have a blessed day. We'll be back with another video later on.